Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be taking a look at the medium. This has recently had a 13GB plus update. I'm not too sure what changes were made. I haven't been able to locate any release notes, so I'll be interested to see if it's improved performance. Playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, no HDR this time. I don't think it's working correctly. It's kind of broken. Playing at the high quality setting, which is the highest, so the game goes from low to medium to high, and then after that goes to custom for those who think there is a setting higher than that. Unlimited FPS and no VSync, so maybe some tearing, but I just want to show you guys the full performance of this hardware with no limitations. Base quality is at high. DLSS is enabled. I believe it is 2.0 and the quality setting is high. Now I've got Fidelity FX sharpening on because it helps sharpen out the blurry edges on post-processing. Everything else is at high. The only thing I've disabled is motion blur, so the game is pretty much maxed out depending on your taste. So very good looking game. Presentation's excellent in my opinion. The only problem is it does suffer very badly from frame time spikes. It's not a smooth game. Unreal Engine 4 games are known for loading assets from the hard drive quite frequently, so there
Anyone
are
home? I guess not.
it's kind of like a drawback of the engine. So I mean, I am playing this on my M.2 NVMe PCI Express 4.0 drive, which is pretty fast, so I'm giving it every chance to perform well. So this is like a postcard. Not going to read that. Doesn't seem very interesting. Anyway, let's get out of here. So this game is based in Poland. Everyone's been telling me, because I originally thought the city was London because the architecture looked the same. In most of the architecture in the West End in London looks fairly similar to the opening scenes. But everyone's, I believe it's Krakow, one of the main cities in Poland. So yeah, thanks for letting me know about that. Let's go this way, see if we can climb over or something. There must be another entrance. So this is still very much the opening scenes of the game. I haven't really progressed very far. I've been quite busy this week.
You want to keep me out, Neva? They're gonna have to do better than that.
Okay, we're in.
Not a whole lot of people knew about Neva. It used to be a government-owned vacation resort. Until one day it just stopped. And so an urban legend was born. The Neva Massacre. The details were always fuzzy. Crazed workers, ancient curses. You know, the usual.
So just to talk a little bit about performance, you can see that this game is still very demanding. Even with DLSS, you're still going to be dipping below 60 frames per second quite frequently, especially if you've got anything below an RTX 3090 and you want to play with ray tracing. Can't say I'm a fan of the depth of field. It sometimes blurs things out a little bit too extreme. Like now, you can barely see her, and she's only a few feet away. I don't see the.
Hello.
So there are some kids playing around here. Okay, so because she's a medium, she can see the unseen. In a sense, that she can see the other side or through the veil or whatever you want to call it. That's her gift. And it's definitely something I wouldn't want to be able to do. Imagine seeing dead people all the time. That would be pretty unsettling. Anyway, the main objective, for those who don't know, she got a phone call from a guy that really sounded like he was in a bad situation, and he knew about her powers, and he asked her to come and find him because she was the only one that could help him. And he knew something about her past that pretty much only she knew, so I think that was the main point of intrigue that made her actually follow up on his request. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have done it.
What's this?
So it says T plus K 1968, so it's almost like maybe two lovers that wanted to mark that they were here. Kind of like, you know, when people write whoever was here at this date, so I guess that's cute, I guess. So it all depends on where you are and what you're doing. Holding around 65 and above FPS at these points. I do like the forest though. It does feel like not a forest, or maybe even a woods even. I'll go as far to say it's a woods. You know, with all the vegetation moving around, it's a nice touch. Okay, let's move it, shift it a little bit. See, this is what lets the game down. Just the frame times are pretty terrible.
Looks like an old fort. Might be my way in.
Okay, let's have a look around. It's the only thing that lets the game down, really. And of course, if you want to play with ray tracing, which in this game doesn't really seem like a big deal. You see the odd puddle here and there, and there are some like reflections, but I don't know the extent of the ray tracing. Potentially, they may have ambient occlusion that's being ray traced. Might not just be shadows. It may not just be reflection. So I really wish they would kind of make it clear what ray tracing is actually being used, or the extent of the ray tracing that's being used in the game. So is there like an earthquake around here or something?
The split would come and go. If a place had a story to tell, well, I guess I was there to listen.
Okay, this is pretty weird. So to the left is present, and to the right is what she can see like through the other side. So that is really weird.
Dead. Like everything else in this place.
Okay, let's just focus. There must be something around that I can activate or something. See if I can just go through on the other side. So you're basically still limited to the physical objects in this present, even though she can't see it. That's a bit weird. Okay, so she can see what used to be here.
The place felt old and soaked in misery. Figures, I guess. 1,000 years of history doesn't just happen. It's paid for. But even in the deepest darkness, light can linger. Lonely, fragile, waiting for someone to embrace it. As I absorbed the energy, I wondered who it was that left it behind. A dying soldier whispering the name of his beloved? Or maybe just glad to be done with this world.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do with this power, or do I just keep holding? Yeah, there's nothing more I can really do with it. So why did I come across here? It's a bit weird. Okay, let's shimmy back across. So now she's got like something across her left arm, so maybe she's got a new ability that I can use. Let's go back to that power box, that fuse box. Maybe we can activate that somehow.
In any case, I figured I could use it. Energy's energy.
Press on all spacebar to
Right.
charge a spirit blast.
Oh, so that worked.
Yeah.
Good for you, Marianne. These powers of mine, as much of a pain in the ass as they were, they did come in handy sometimes.
So maybe I can open the door now. I don't know. Let's see. Yep. So back to the normal world.
So there I was, Existing in two worlds, but never really living in either.
Yeah, it's a very, very weird power to have. I definitely want that gift, if you could call it that. Caution, fire hazard. There's nothing for me to see around here. It's got a really eerie atmosphere feel to it. It's just like a dead forest. You can't even really hear birds and stuff cheeping. Well, you can, but you know, I haven't seen anything alive moving. Now I finally saw some birds flying, so at least it's starting to look more lifelike, because it just seemed very, very eerie before. Let's go this way. So it reminds me a little bit of the vanishing of Ethan Carter, the way, you know, just everything just looks kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a static background because everything's moving, so it's a little bit more advanced than that, but the graphics are certainly pretty much on the same level. There's like a weird monkey with symbols. What's going on here?
What the hell?
So is this like a monument or gravestone? What's going on here? See if there's anything around here other than that. Okay, when I go back, maybe I'll miss something. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do unless I use my power, I guess, but I don't even have that right now. You can only do that when you're in the spirit realm. Can't go any further here, so I'm just gonna go back. See if we can go down here. Nope, that's pretty much as far as we can go. Let's go back this way. So there were two choices when I first came, so I'm just going to take the second choice this time. Looks like we can crawl under here. Yeah, they really need to fix those stutters, and the frame times are awful.
What the hell are you, Neva? The aura in that place. I've seen others like it, but never this intense. It was like a landfill of memories, emotions, and none of them good.
Yeah, seems like there's a lot going on around here. I wonder which way I go in. Do I go in through the car park or do I try and go through the front door? Okay. CPU usage is just so minimal on this game. I think everyone won't have any issues with that. It's just more the GPU power you're going to need is quite excessive. I really wish these achievements would stop popping up.
Hello? Anybody in there? Locked. Obviously. There's gotta be another way.
There's always another way. Let's have a look around. Let's try this door.
Shit, the handle's missing. Maybe I could replace it with something.
gonna replace it with though. I don't have anything at the moment. We're gonna have to look around and find something. I can hear kids again, so there are some spirits around here. So where would we find a handle out in here? Or something that could be used as a handle. Seeing if there's anything I can interact with. That's where we're gonna go.
I'm here. No, there's definitely something. Trust me, you made the right call sending me. Yes. It's only a matter of time.
Even the objects here had auras. When I touched them, I could sense their stories. Words, images, feelings left behind.
And I'm glad you explained it to me because I didn't know what the hell that was about. See what's down here. I wouldn't expect the object that you need to get in or improvise as a handle to be too far away from the actual location or where you need to be. So let's hope we can find something close by.
Hey, old timer. Now, what's a fine machine like you doing in a place like this? Doubling as a spare bedroom, apparently.
Another postcard. Wow, we found a screwdriver. That will do.
Hope you don't mind if I, pop your trunk.
Yeah, go right ahead, girl.
Not
Apart
much
from
here.
the screwdriver.
Although, this could come in handy.
So we may need to combine it with something, but...
Ow! Shit! What the hell?
Is there anything else around here? No. Got some kids drawing a down street lamp. Let's see if the screwdriver alone is enough to improvise as a handle. I would assume it would be. So just barely holding 60 frames right now. So yeah. Playing this at 4K, even with DLSS, you're gonna struggle, guys. Really gonna struggle with this one. So let's go back this way. Okay, we can use the screwdriver now. Guess we're in.
So began the great dumpster heist of 1999.
I think she was trying to make a joke there. Wasn't brilliant. Anyway, let's make sure I don't have to search any of these dumpsters. Where do I have to go now? Doesn't seem like much of a way that I can go. It seems like I'm stuck here. Okay, perhaps I do have to search. Move this one. Yeah, this is the one. So what does she intend to do with it?
I'm starting to get tired of your shit, Neva. You better be worth it.
Come on, girl, put you back into it. I guess we have to climb up and get in onto the balcony. Crawl in, hope she doesn't cut herself. Oh man, that start run was terrible. Drop down to 45 FPS there. Careful now, don't want to cut yourself. Okay, we're finally in. I gotta look for this Thomas guy.
Hello? Anyone? Thomas? You there?
Sinners be damned. In big black Celtic writing. What else is up there? I guess this is. So it says Hotel Register, Kaulaski, Ronan, Smok Halina, Mora, Victoria, and Zalazar Boris. They're the only people that were last to be here. Don't see how that's helpful, but whatever. Great, another locked door. Someone's watching me.
Hello? Thomas?
Someone must ring the bell on the counter. Yeah, we have to use our powers now to see who that is, probably.
Easy, Marianne. It's just a good old-fashioned haunted hotel. Calm your ass down and answer the bell.
Okay, that's creepy.
Hi there. Oh, hi. You startled me.
I did, didn't I? You look real scared. I'm Sadness.
Marianne. Sadness. Is that your name? I mean, you seem pretty cheerful to me.
Well, it's what I remember. My friends used to call me by a different name. But I don't remember what it was.
Your friends.
Oh yeah, I used to have a lot of friends here. But they're all gone now.
Did something happen to them?
I don't really want to talk about it.
That's okay. So, do you live here? All by yourself?
You wouldn't believe how boring it gets sometimes.
I can imagine. This place must have been...
Oh yes, so busy. People coming and going all the time. Always someone to play with.
Must have been nice.
It was. Not anymore.
So... tell me, what happened?
I remember. People stopped coming. Only a few of them stayed. But they became very sad. Very angry. They might hurt you.
Thanks. I can take care of myself. Hey, I was wondering, have you seen...
Marianne,
Yes.
would you play with me? Just for a little while. It's been so long since I played with anyone.
Oh, okay. But I need your help first.
Yes. Yes! Anything,
I'm
Marianne!
looking for a man. Thomas. Do you know him?
Let me think. I've heard that name before.
Take your time.
Oh yeah. The second floor. We can look there. Come on. Hurry,
Oh, wait!
Marianne.
I can't go that way! Damn. I need to get up there somehow.
Okay, so that was pretty freaky. Quite a lot of, quite a long cutscene there. So I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I don't want the video to be too long. I might come back with some more content potentially in the week. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.